Okay, here's Tyler. Can you describe the balance between someone being a jack of all trades and a master of none, of one rather? In what ways is it preferable to be good at everything but an expert at nothing, and conversely, an expert at something and oblivious to all other things? So Garrick has kind of jumped in and said like this is a false choice, and I think that it is in a certain respect. Like that guy Martin West that I mentioned was at Oxford when I was at Oxford. He died while I was there, and he had this great metaphor, um, and it was which is that your studies are like a climbing wall because everything is related to everything else. And when Jay Tobler says bring back the Renaissance man, this is the Renaissance man is premised on this idea, right? That you can start to edge up to, science when you get really deep into philosophy because science is inherently philosophical, right? And you can start to edge up to, say, poetry when you study foreign languages, or vice versa, or whatever. It's like a climbing wall. Once you get your hand in a certain, notch, then you can get it in like three or four other notches that are next to you. But you can't go to like the top of the wall automatically, right? You have to first notch into one thing, um, and then you have to notch into the next thing, and you have to climb your way up, right? Um, the Japanese have a saying, many swords, none of them sharp. And that is a thing, right? You can do that. And you do have to pick certain things that you drill down into and discipline yourself in. But then I think you should not be afraid to dabble in things, right? When they are like related to, think of yourself as on a climbing wall and have a home base, right? Spend an amount of time that you set aside every day, like half an hour or something, to whatever your main squeeze is as an intellectual discipline. But then also from that home base, know that you can climb anywhere. That would be the recommendation that I pass on to you from Martin West. May he rest in peace.